Hey everybody, I'm the rare old timer. This is my mini concert number 136. So I got a good selection tonight. The first up is a song by Bob Dylan. He's basically asking the question, when are we going to answer these issues that we have socially? And he asked the question 50, 60 years ago, we're still there. How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times can the candles dry before they are forever banned? Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times can a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. That's Bob Dylan's Blowing in the Wind. Next up is an old Scottish song. I heard an introduction to this once, telling how it started out. Stories about two Scottish soldiers who were fighting for their independence against the English. They were captured in the city of Carlisle. One was sentenced to be hanged and the other was to be released. And in the Celtic Islands, there's a myth or superstition, I guess, that if you die in battle, your soul travels back to the home country via the lowland, the low road, underground. And that's what this song is about. It's from the condemned man's point of view. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep slopes of Loch Lomond, and in purple hue the healing hills we view, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. Oh, you take the high road, I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Well, the wee birdies sing, and the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are sleeping, but the broken-hearted ken a second spring again, and the wakeful they cease from their greeting. Oh, you take the high road, I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. So that's obviously Loch Lomond. Next up is a song that I worked out because my brother Ron in California told me that Don Williams was one of the favorite singers of my biological mom, Beverly. So did a little research on Don Williams' songs and just see what I liked and what I could do. And this one struck me as something that her husband Richard would have sung to her if he were a singer. You placed gold on my finger, you brought love like I've never known, you gave life to our children and me a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry, you're my shelter from a troubled wind, you're my anchor in life's ocean, but most of all, you're my best friend. When I need hope and inspiration, you're always strong when I'm tired and weak. I could search this whole world over, you'd still be everything that I need, 'cause you're my bread when I'm hungry, and you're my shelter from the troubled wind. You're my anchor in life's ocean, but most of all, you're my best friend. Yes, you're my bread when I'm hungry, and you're my shelter from the troubled wind. You're my anchor in life's ocean, but most of all, you're my best friend. So that's My Best Friend by Don Williams. I don't know whether he wrote that or not. Next up is an old song back from this is from the late 50s. And it's a true story about Civil War soldier that came home and got himself in trouble. He killed his previous girlfriend. Somebody wrote a poem about it way back in the 1860s, which has been turned into several songs, the most popular of which was the Kingston Trio. Doc Rivers also did a version of it, and so what I did was I took the two of them and put them together and added a couple of words of my own, and here's the song. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, and poor boy, you're bound to die. You met her on the mountain, there you took her alive. You met her on the mountain, and you stabbed her with your knife. You left her by the roadside, then made your excuse. You left her by the roadside, and you hid her clothes and shoes. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, and poor boy, you're bound to die. 2 times you've been convicted, and your sentence has been read. Though you swear that you never harmed a hair on little Laurie's head. Well, I don't know the truth of it, so tell me if you can. That it had a bit to do with Laurie's cousin Ann. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, and poor boy, you're bound to die. Then you ran away, they said, but you wanted to be free. And if it hadn't have been for Grayson, you'd have been in Tennessee. This time tomorrow, reckon where you'll be. Down in a lonesome valley, hanging from a white oak tree. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. Kill poor Laurie Foster, poor boy, you're bound to die. Poor boy, you're bound to die. That is Tom Dooley by Kingston Trio, the original author, Doc Watson, and me. And next up is what's his name? Can't remember the name of the author.
James Taylor?
James Taylor, there you go. The song was written about James Taylor losing a childhood friend to suicide. So he wrote this song as a tribute of sorts. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. look down upon me, Jesus. You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind through an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. The Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. There's plenty of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Yes, I always thought I'd see you one more time again. So that's James Taylor's Fire and Rain. It's mini concert number 136. I hope you'll share it with your friends. I'd like to see you next week, 7:30 on Wednesday for number 137.